Here's Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. And off we go from the Steel City. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hey, 10. Here we go.
Only a gain of 1 on the game's opening play.
He's brought down at the 31. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Steeler first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He'll get that complete. It's George Pickens. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
EQ! Alpha! Sit high.
On 1st and 10, Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
They go play action with Fields. In trouble, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
551. No mas. Right.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to take a shot down the field. And the Vikings will take over here just past the 30.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
So 4th down, they'll hand it over to A.J. Cole to punt it. And great coverage on special teams. They'll mark it down inside the 5-yard line.
Can't. Here we go. Say hi.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Second down and 3.
Hey, can't. Here we go. Tonight.
They'll stick with him again. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Here we go. Good. Oh, let's go.
That's Washington, the man in motion.
Right.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now a give on the ground. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Minnesota. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
And that one is no good. He missed the extra point. So much for 7 to start. It is a 6-0 game. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Justin. Here we go, set. Set.
He'll get this out to the left flat. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7.
Alpha. Extend. Don't jump. Ready? Set high.
Now, Fields. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through 1. It's the Vikings with the edge. And we're back to the Steel City after this. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
Here we go. Go.
Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go, set. Set.
Throwing again. Fields on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it'll be 3rd down.
Press. Punch right. EQ. Here we go. Alpha. Right.
Fields now. This one intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of LSU. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. try the right side this time. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
2 yards on the play. First down, Minnesota.
They'll stay on the ground. He's down inside the 10. A gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. As they try to run it here. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Here now, 3rd and 5. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike. And I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Butker's kick is good. And the Vikings will open up a 9-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Ken. Hey, 551. Easy. Here we go. Tonight.
To throw is Fields. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side.
Makes the score Vikings 16, Steelers nothing. Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Can. Here we go, son. Set.
First down. Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Here we go, son. You got what? You got it. Hey, never mind. Monday. Punch right. What's the point on the scoreboard? Right.
Here's Fields. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up third and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Jordan Fuller in that time for the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now, faking the give. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in third and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Why not? Press, butt right. Sit high.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. They'll put Ayuk in motion. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll look to throw. That's taken in. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
First and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw again. The second down throw is incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And the Vikings are going to have it 1st and goal. He'll take this one down to about the 3-yard line.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Halftime is looming, but a chance to build on that already sizable lead right here. 1st and goal. That one, take it in. Touchdown, Vikings. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Vikings add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
Set to kick off.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Here we go. We're good. Easy, 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 easy. Go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
11. Here we go, son. All right.
One final throw before the break. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Vikings 23, Steelers nothing.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. On play action, he'll set up to throw. A throw right side is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy. So if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Fields now on second down. That one incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
So, Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll motion a tight end right. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Handoff here, up the middle. And he'll take this up, working towards the first down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the first down. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. He'll look to throw. Going up top. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
Here we go, side. Side.
From the gun, here's a handoff, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball. You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped, this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Here we go. Hey, Ken. Chip slant. Sit high.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Hey, Ken. Go.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Vikings will take over at their own 15.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 85 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. And Butker on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Vikings will extend this third quarter lead.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
Here we go, side. 575. Right.
His drive will start on the ground, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. And that is incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
Hey, can. Hey, can.
Waste of time.
Right.
Fields to throw for it. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down. Quick throw here is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now a give up the middle. What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5. Now it is first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Go.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll go once more from the 3. Third and goal.
Here we go. EQ.
Receiver in motion. Going right. And he is not going to get in. They make the tackle at the line of scrimmage. That's going to bring up fourth and goal.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
Field goal not going to help much at this point. They've got to go for it on fourth and goal.
Good. Punch right. Mayday. Tonight.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. They roll the dice, fourth and goal, but they're going to wind up being turned away by the defense.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. He's on his way. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 97 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Now a handoff running right. And a strong first down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short. Up the middle they go. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. On 3rd down, we'll try to get it on the ground. They only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll try to run. And he's going to have the Steelers' 1st down. They get it easily. It was 4th and 1, and the pickup was 5.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, can. Go.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Right.
And he's shedding tacklers left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll run on 2nd down. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the 1st down inside the 25.
Out.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On the ground, they go with their running back. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
You got it.
They'll try to get this one on the ground.
The running back will get the ball carrier. Antoine Sexton on the tackle. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple.
Don't jump. Ready? Sit high.
Throwing is Fields. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. Big gain, and that changes the complexion of this drive all the way down to the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
18, Pioneer. Check go.
Back to the air one more time. Ayuk makes the catch right side.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll look to throw yet again. He's going to look for the home run ball.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll look to throw. Able to complete it to Ayuk. And he will get into the end zone. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown Minnesota. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
His kick is good. Makes the score Vikings 44, Steelers 3. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Alpha. Here we go. Go.
1st down. Fields. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down. It's Fields. This one is complete. It's Pickens. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
A second down throw for Fields. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now, Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings.